Hi, I'm Whiskey Shorts and welcome to another 101 Whiskies to try before you die. So again today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of one of the wonderful whiskies out of Ian Buxton's book. And today it's a turn of the Bruichladdich Classic Laddie. So this comes from the Isla region, about 50% ABV. It's made from 100% Scottish barley, comes natural colour, no filtration, so you know, as good a whiskey as you're going to find for £40 I'd say. And it's a no age statement, so originally they had a 10-year-old, as Ian tells you in the book, but then basically they're too popular for their own good, so had to replace it with a non-age statement whiskey. So depending on your thoughts around age, I mean it doesn't bother me massively. I'm sure it's still got decent aged whiskies within it, but obviously they're doing it from a perspective of practicality in terms of keeping up with demand. So yeah, that's about what I've got on it. In Ian's book, he tells you a bit of the history about Bruichladdich, obviously being taken over by a consortia including Mark Rainier, before eventually going on to be sold to Reme Contrail in July 2012, so not too long ago. As we're filming this video, it's 10 years ago now. And yeah, it just talks about how they started off as a really experimental distillery, and some of those elements have carried on with their push towards transparency in the whiskey world. So yeah, excited to jump in and see what this one's like. So as always, it's just my first impressions. You know, everything's subjective, and yeah, I always recommend you check out the whiskies yourself. So immediately on the nose, it's got like a white grape juice, a hint of the barley, sort of a malty cerealness, like a light peach fruitiness that's really nice. Oh, and underneath it, the vanilla that obviously comes from that American oak. Yeah, really nice on the nose, so let's see what the palate holds. Immediately, you just get this hit of honey, quite a nice mouthfeel. That ABV really helps it kick up a notch. Yeah, there's a bit of heat to it, custard slices. It's got a lot of sweetness. Some milk chocolate, I'd say, to it. And then yeah, just at the back end, just a warmthness, a bit of almost mint to it, like fresh mint. And I'd say a medium finish, decent amount of complexity in there. I mean, for a £40 whiskey, yeah, it's a tad sweeter than I tend to like my whiskey. Obviously it's unpeated, and those of you who know me know that I love an Optimal, which is from Bruichladdich Distillery, and is about as peaty as it gets, but this is still a lovely dram and one I might think about adding to my shelf. So yeah, well done Bruichladdich. Thanks to everyone who's sat through and followed these videos so far. Will say when I'm filming this is in the middle of COVID time, so I've just had a baby, just had a chest infection thing that robbed me of my sense of smell, so thanks for sticking with me through that gap. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you can join me for the next one. I've been Tom, it's been Whiskey Shorts, thank you and goodbye.